Okay, welcome back, guys. So it's Thursday, 5 o'clock. We are still trading on the same MEXC account that we were trading on the other few days. So our balance is at 25k. So we're up 2.5x from our $10,000 starting point, which was actually was it like 8 days ago? Started on, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday. So this is our returns. So you can see the last 7 days 15k, and these are the daily returns. So our equity is at 25k. We started on 10k. So yeah, things are going well. Things are going well. These are our open positions. So we have 35 open trades at the moment, which is a lot. Let me have a think. Maybe I'm going to close out Troy, for example. Let's take a look at Troy. I'll probably hold it just for a bit longer. Yeah, it is tempting to close it out. Yeah, gas is doing a scam pump. Yeah, let's look at the market. Let's look at BTC. Okay, so BTC uptrend on the weekly, very clear uptrend. On the daily, we're starting to see we're in a mini downtrend on the daily, starting in December. Now we've got some key swing levels forming. So this is a key one at 76k. If we hold it, this could be the new low, or we can go lower. Nobody knows, right? Nobody fucking knows. If they're telling you that they're selling you snake oil, and they're just bullshitting. Anyway, my prediction is still go lower, but I'm just taking it one day at a time. BTC is actually dumping right now as we speak, which is quite interesting. This high volume candle, the red candle, is when Trump announced that they're doing a 90-day pause in negotiations. You can see it on this overlay indicator, and all of these indicators are available for free if you're trading on one of my referral links. The descriptions are on below each video. You can click on the Telegram for more details, because a few people have messaged me how to get these indicators. We can do another video on that later. So that's what BTC is. We made a higher high versus this level, so that's the good stuff, and we have technically a higher low than this point. We are still, obviously, this is still a downtrend, right? It's pretty visually obvious we are still in a downtrend. So I think the most likely scenario is we just range and chop, and then I think it's equally likely we bottom here or we continue lower. But yeah, who knows? Who cares? I am trading long short, and my exposure right now, it is actually quite heavily skewed to longs. My total exposure on all of these positions is 65k on our 20k of equity, and I have about a 13k net long bias as well. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep on holding some of these. Who knows? I might add some shorts to a few of them. Current allocation, the biggest risk is in ARK. So got 5k long on ARK. Okay, I've got VidT as well. VidT. Yeah, as well. None of them look fantastic. I think ARK looks better. We've got some gas exposure, which, yeah, it looks like shit, but the funding is super negative. Funding is mega negative. But otherwise, it does look like shit. I might actually be, what is the funding? 10 minutes. Yeah, I might actually be looking to scalp this. Let's take a look. These are clearly I'm assuming this is when the funding rate hits. I'm assuming it's every hour. Is it every hour? Is it every hour? Let's check. I don't think it's on here. I'll check later. I'm pretty sure it is every hour, because every hour we seem to be getting dumps on high volume. Let's see if it's just on MEXC or if it's on all the exchanges. Let's see. Yeah, it's mostly on MEXC. That's quite interesting. Okay, so yeah, you can see on with this indicator very clearly the volume spikes, and they seem to be happening every hour. So this is probably when the funding rates. It's probably when the funding rates hit, and so far, yeah, we had dumps and then pumps straight afterwards. So something to note, and I might be playing. Yeah, I might be playing some of these as well. Quite interesting, actually. Let's look at some of the other ones. VIT, yeah, not to the same extent. So that was gas. We've got ARC. Let's look at ARC. ARC, yeah, not really, not to the same extent. We can look at Troy or usual. Let's have a look. Troy, nothing, and usual. Yeah, nothing either. Yeah, maybe just a coincidence, but it looks pretty weird. Looks pretty weird. Yeah, that looks pretty odd. Okay, so that's kind of, I'll keep monitoring that. So BTC, let's go back to it. It's in a no man's zone. I think if you have a 6-month window, it's a very good buy at these levels. I don't think you can go horribly wrong by buying some longer term BTC. I say longer term, I mean for the next 6 to 12 months. So I don't think you can go wrong there. ETH, it looks like shit. I know some people are buying ETH. I just don't understand personally why. Relative strength has always been terrible. Yes, you're buying for that oversold bounce, right? It looks like it's way oversold. If you open up BTC or ETH BTC, just looks like shit. So you're hoping to get that macro reversal, but you can also just be holding it until it just does nothing. Whilst Bitcoin could just continue going up to 200k for the rest of the year. Obviously, these are ifs and buts and whatnot, but something to think about, right? The other assets, so you always have Sol. It's kind of the risk on asset that you should be tracking. Everything on chain is around Sol. If Sol is weak, on chain is weak. It's effectively replaced Ethereum as the market proxy for altcoin strength. There's nothing crazy about Sol. Yeah, there's nothing crazy about Sol. No panic volume, no low volume. It's just a little bit, yeah, just in that no man's land. $100, obviously this is a psychological level that you want to be observing. Super strong level. You want to see it hold. The coin that I'm most interested in is Hyperliquid. I annoyingly sold my bag because I bought just like from 10, I bought around here. Excuse me. Didn't buy enough. Let's go on. Yeah, let's go on this actually. See some volumes. So Hype, I really do like. I do hope it goes lower though. It's always the same biases, right? If it goes up, you wish you bought more. If it goes down, you wish you didn't buy as much. So it's always the same reverse psychology. But yeah, I will. It's one of the only coins that I'm accumulating as prices fall. Ideally waiting for some panic in the market. I'm not talking about panic for Hype. You see this red candle with the volume on the indicator? That was when there was that trader who was deleveraging or liquidating the HLP vault, Hyperliquid vault, through his like Ethereum short, and then he went to long on some other exchange. You can read about it, but that's what caused this spike, people were panicking that the vault was losing money, and then they had to stop. I think it was on Jelly that they had to pause trading and refund prices. I think it was on this candle, something along those lines. Yeah, so is there any interesting narrative in the market? I don't think there is, right? I think there's shit coins which are pumping aggressively, and yeah, I think they're just shit coins pumping, which is not a great sign. You got shit like Ergo pumping. Ergo. Yeah, look, you got shit like Ergo pumping out of nowhere. It's just fine. Like, it's good if you're a market maker pumping this up, and it's good if you're an insider, you know this is happening, but there's very few people. I actually managed to get long on Ergo around, I think, this level, and I sold probably average around here. You can see on my, if you go my other videos, I was holding this position. Actually, wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I still hold some. I thought I sold all of it. I still hold some Ergo. It's quite funny. Yeah, see, I sold some. I thought I sold all of it right here. So that's good. That's good. So yeah, we're up like 68% from 4 days ago, which is awesome. Just amazing. Actually, it looks like I bought even lower, up 120% from the initial buy, and then I bought some more up there. Yeah, so looking good. Troy is the only one that's currently fucking us. Troy, yeah, that's looking pretty nasty. I'm gonna have to take a big loss on that one. Well, I say big loss. We're still up 2.5x. Yeah. I wonder what's happening with Troy. I do wonder what's happening with Troy. Very weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, question is, do I want to be dumping it or not? Because it looks like shit, but then we are at support level. So I might wait a little bit longer. It's going to be painful if it just does this. Yeah, it's going to be painful. That's going to be painful. Do we have anything else that is interesting? Let's look at fourth. Yeah, fourth is quite, I might de-risk on fourth as well. We made a lot of money on it, and maybe it's time to move on because the volume is just drying up completely. You can see the volume is just drying up. Yeah, I might close a good chunk of it now, actually. So 3.7k, we made 2.4k, like we made really good returns on this. Let's close half of it. There we go. Still a big order, still 2k. It's quite a lot, actually. Do we wanna? Yeah, let's hold it just a little bit longer, and then we can probably assess what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna look at the gas and see what we can do on that scalp long if we get another dump, as we do every funding payment. So I'm ready to market buy. Don't know if we. Looks like we had the maximum size, actually. It's annoying. I'll see. Actually, I'm gonna open up another terminal. Anyway, I'll stop the video here, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.